You will not believe what happened to me. See, I got myself in a little bit of a pickle into what turned out to be the weirdest jailbreak story I could ever imagine.
During the year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means was transported into the Exiled Lands.
I will explain to you how I got here, I promise. But what really startled me, besides giving the term CrossFit a new definition, I woke up as a woman.
And I am damn hot.
Yep. And I was about to become a sun-roasted, well-done Chick-fil-A and an ugly vulture's wildest dream.
I dare you.
To be honest, it didn't take long and I got invited for a drink by a stranger.
Are you thirsty, dead woman? Shall I cut you down from that corpse tree? It might kill you. You civilized women are soft. Your lives are not nailed to your spines.
What a weird thing to say. But this impressive dude was definitely better company than the vulture. And maybe he could shine some light on my circumstances.
Where I come from, we kill our enemies in battle. We don't leave them in the desert to die like dogs. You are marked, and you cannot cross the ghost fence wearing that.
Thank you, Mr. Universe. I guess I owe you one.
It might have been kinder to leave you on the cross.
You maybe haven't any helpful hints about where I should go or what I should do now in this weird prison here?
Live. Love. Burn with life. Slay and survive. We will meet again, dead woman.
So there I was, almost naked, burning hot in an unforgiving desert world prison, unable to leave and about to be peeled by a sandstorm. Still considering myself lucky though, and looking for a stone I could hide behind. It seriously could be worse. And after I did what every man would do after waking up in a woman's body...
Phew. So that's how that works.
I started to try and find a way.
Okay, what's next?
And to my surprise, my sheltering stone was quite talkative.
Behold, bonded one, the very boundaries of civilization.
You get up, you kidding me?
I learned to follow the road in order to find a city, and I should soon realize that formerly anticipated threats...
I hate those birds. You hear me? You'll be curry. Best desert curry ever made.
would be the least of my problems. And in true desert prison fashion, it only took a couple of steps to find the first clues about the true nature of my situation.
Who the hell did this to you?
Without a doubt, a sign for civilization. But I also found some water and a letter.
Whoever reads this note, I leave the last of my water and this message.
Highly appreciated.
Stranger, you have my pity.
This place damn sure tried to leave a terrifying first impression, and as much as I enjoyed my own appearance, feeling like a certain famous lifeguard on a run on Malibu Beach, it was time for more protective apparel. Utilizing the plant fiber I found earlier, I was able to craft a glorious garment and continue my crusade through the desert, running straight into the next horror.
What the frack? Damn.
I came to a couple of conclusions. One of them was that I'm not even remotely prepared for the dangers ahead of me.
I need weapons.
Me almost ruining my freshly crafted fiber pants when I saw this surprisingly convincing Batman cosplay nibbling on a corpse was a first hint for that. I would learn soon enough why I survived this encounter unharmed, but it was a good reminder to maybe prepare me to defend myself. So, I gathered whatever splintered rocks and branches I could find in order to create the most primitive form of weapons and tools.
Those trees over there look way more inviting than this stupid desert.
Hope was rising. Could I maybe find food and shelter? Best thing so far, I wasn't dead. Yet. I know that I screwed up and that there are reasons for me being here, but this type of prison was absolutely not to be expected. But I try to look at it this way. Wherever you can get in, there must be a way out, right? Maybe it is time to introduce myself. My name is Max Crownflip, a campfire clown, and unfortunately known not only for being a mediocre engineer, but also the world's worst detective.
Oh, wow. Is that aloe? The healing plant? We might need some of that sooner or later.
Sooner, unfortunately, because this is the story of the weirdest prison break I could ever imagine.
Baby turtles! Woohoo!
At this point, though, my major motivation
You hiding in a rock?
was hunger.
Nah, I'm not gonna eat you. I'm not that kind of monster. You just stay there and enjoy your food. Don't you turn around, okay?
I was hesitant to butcher the turtle and went for the eggs. But turtle bacon with eggs seemed like something worth fighting for, right?
Okay, let's make this quick. Damn it!
And although I was surprised by my feminine agility,
Why are you not dead?
this turtle hit hard,
You stupid shellback really hurt me.
and I was neither sufficiently protected nor strong enough to easily handle this encounter. I still had to learn a lot, starting with not getting hit.
And now I'm gonna make a nice steak out of you.
No food, no mood, they say. But with my new treasure in hand, I should not have been surprised to be quickly mistaken for an easy target by another prisoner,
Seriously?
unmistakably asking for a good old junk jab.
Right where it hurts. Damn it! Ha!
Unfortunately, this was a major milestone in my survival story.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was my first murder in the Exiled Lands. Get a feeling that there are more about to come.
And more should come. But first, there's going to be a campfire. On my way to find a nice barbecue location, I managed to stumble over an impressive, professional campfire.
Hey, you wanna fight me too?
Another new one, eh? I can smell it on you. Veterans tend to smell just a little more like despair.
Veterans?
In the beginning, there were only a few of us. But now, it seems like fresh-faced fools are showing up every week.
I guess I met one of them.
Not all of them are as friendly as I am, mind you.
Definitely not.
Watch your step. There are a lot of desperate people out there.
All right, I will watch my step. You may want to get in shape with me, starting with some leg training. You good old ups and downs. Up and down and up and down. No? Okay.
This Fire Lord turned out to be Arcos, the Wanderer. I call Major BS on that nickname because we will meet him again, and he never moved. It sounded like I would need a lot more training if I didn't want to end up getting eaten by the veterans. And since Arcos didn't seem to be too impressed with my workout, I went on training with turtles. And none of them turned out to be neither a ninja nor a teenager, although they all looked like mutants. Well, all of them were good for steak. Grilling them made me internalize that I didn't want to end up as food, and I analyzed my thin and few offense and defense options.
Daggers for slashing or the short, pokey, stabby spear? I'd guess I'm gonna go with both.
Still wouldn't solve my shelter issues though, and the barely survived sandstorm in mind, I didn't hesitate to ask a more seasoned prisoner for more advice.
Back again, Exile?
And yes, Arcos was so kind to give me a map of the closer area and basically nudged me to an island east from his campfire. I narrowed it down to 3 things. Murder everything I see,
Breakfast!
find myself a nice place for a safe space, figure out how to pass the magic ghost fence.
That didn't sound too good.
The question is, will I be able to make it to a good spot, or will I end up in a crocodile's belly? The evidence presented raised some concerns.
Let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies ta-ta-ta. You guys have something useful I can take?
They wouldn't need it anymore, I suppose. Continuing my travels east, I found a little metal rock.
I see.
This would later be of the utmost value to me.
I am going to come back for you, Little Rock.
The many treasures I would find during my journey would not be the only secret to chase. In addition to figure out how to escape the mysterious ghost fence that I didn't even have seen yet, I had absolutely no idea why the hell I was in a woman's body.
That looks like more iron. Well, I'll be damned. Lucky me.
A fascinating fact that should teach me more than one valuable lesson beyond the obviously more appealing point of view.
Leave me alone, you annoying lizard.
Overall, it should become a brutal roller coaster ride on Maslow's hierarchy of needs that would drown and lift me up to the lowest and highest points of my existence with a lot of life-changing encounters.
That looks like a nice place.
But maybe I should get a bit closer to a more populated region.
Over there might just be right.
I wanted to scout the region a bit before laying out the first foundations of my safe space, and it turned out that I was in a way greater danger than I initially thought. You know, while trying to gather the necessary material for a small and very, very disappointing hut.
I am building a little place to call my home. It has walls and a roof and a little wooden door. It will be so comfy there, and I hope the neighborhood is nice and I will make some new friends. Ta-da! That sucks.
Yeah, it really sucked.
Damn.
But maybe at least the neighborhood would be nice.
Hello there. I come in peace and bring the gift of love and friendship. And some steak for... Whoa.
Stay away, thief!
Dude, I just said hi.
Get off my lawn, you stupid teenager!
What's your name, pal? You know what? I'm gonna call you Jeff, and I don't like you.
But Jeff was very convincing.
Man.
Get lost, you little bitch!
Very convincing.
That was a serious one.
Run away or die, you little scumbag!
Ay. All right. I will leave you alone, for now. I really just tried to be a chillo neighbor here.
After all, I might be better off on my little island anyway. Oh, the joys of being outcast. 5-star residence in mind, I took out the trash, healed myself up, and gathered stuff for a stunning place to chill. While building, I was evaluating my next steps. The speaking stone told me to follow a road, and Mr. Universe said that we would meet again. Couldn't wait to find a friend in this hellhole. But then, of course, Jeff the idiot crawled back into my thoughts, and I figured that I wouldn't get far in this world if I couldn't even handle a little neighborhood dispute.
I will feed you the worst sausages I can make and then force your own toenails down your throat for dessert, Jeff.
What a diabolical plan. So, I went out to get better stuff in order to turn Jeff into a kebab or something like that. Fun thing here, the next trouble didn't lose any time to introduce himself.
Hey. What a weird grunt. You sound like explosive diarrhea. What? Running back to the restroom, dude? I was joking, man. You seem to seriously have issues, huh? I almost feel sorry for you with sounds like that. Oh, wow. Nice shoes there.
The boots were a perfect fit, and I felt like humiliating somebody.
You have small feet for a man.
In my defense, usually I am not that mean. But this world kind of did something to me, changed me. I'm quite sure that my initial meeting with Jeff awakened a certain bloodthirst in me. Well, for the moment, I did have my little metal rock and prepared myself for revenge.
Fighting fashion fabricator. Check. I will end you, Jeff.
Yep.
And down. And up. And down. And up. and down.
There was absolutely no doubt left that my bloodthirst grew more and more serious. There was a new rage I discovered and embraced, and if it wasn't for the sandstorm, I would have just crossed the river and would not have crafted me a better weapon. But this prison turned out to be my ally this day, and I took the time and patience for real preparation.
It looks like I have to wait. You may live another day, Jeff. You better enjoy it.
And something happened during the storm. I used the time to craft me an instrument of destruction and death, and I was more than determined to learn how to play it. I felt a change in me. My passion rose to rage, and I had a first impression of what Mr. Universe was talking about. I was not about to defend myself this time. No, I was about to slay. To crush my enemy. Wanted to see him driven before me. And I wanted to hear the lamentation of his woman.
Live. Love. Burn with life. Slay and survive.
Goodbye, Jeff.
Crushed. Driven before me. And there was the lamentation of his woman. The sand stained by the fallen Jeff. My blood yet boiling from this carnage. Filled with fury from my fight, I did not see how dangerous this woman was. She was not merely an ally to my fallen foe. She was his avenger. This second dance of death, it took me by surprise. And although I hurt her, she would be my demise if I would not flee her fury. I had to run. Again.
I have to kill something.
An awakening was about to erupt in me. With the echoes of triumph and defeat whispering in my veins, I knew the path forward led back to my beginning, and a beginning it should be.
Left, left, right, retreat. You won't get me. Nobody will.
Being forced to retreat after my victory over Jeff left me empty. I would not find a way out of this prison by running away. So I brutally slaughtered the innocent monstrosities at the beach where I arrived. Each swing of my blade got more precise. Each strike became more efficient and ruthless, leading me down a road to lethal grace. I realized that each death stroke sharpened my skill, attuned my instincts to the rhythm of destruction in the dance of death. But delving into the depths of my own monstrosity, I realized the weaker my foe, the more furious my fight, until I even slaughtered the smallest and most fragile of creatures within my thirst. My battles were no longer about survival, but a desperate consuming need to fill the void within. Honor became a luxury I couldn't afford. I did not even refrain from the most cowardly of moves and struck the unaware down with a blow to the back of their head, assassinating them. Until I reached a bridge that should lead me to the first clue to get out of this prison.